We're taking a quick look at Huawei's Nova 7 5G priced at 1,799 dirhams here in the UAE. This is the company's latest smartphone packing 256GB of UFS 3.0 storage with no card slot expansion and 8GB of RAM. It also sports Huawei's flagship Kirin 985 octa-core processor alongside a 64-megapixel quad camera setup. Getting inside the box, first up you get this smartphone, but we're going to take a look at the other things that come inside as well. There's a SIM card removal tool and a fairly standard TPU case bundled with the smartphone, and while this exact unit is not for sale, you'd probably find extra paperwork with your device including warranty information here. Enough about that though, there's actually more to get through. First up, you're looking at a pretty standard Type-C USB to Type-A USB charging cable. Then you've got a charging brick supporting 40-watt supercharge to power up the phone's 4000 mAh battery. You also find a basic pair of earphones and surprisingly a Type-C to 3.5mm headphone jack dongle, which I think is a good move to bundle on Huawei's part. Okay, the phone itself now, it comes protected on both sides and that space silver color is both glossy and extremely reflective. But it does a good job so long as you don't accidentally smudge the back of the phone, and here the case could really come in handy. We've also got Nova branding on the back and the cameras, a primary 64-megapixel sensor as I mentioned before, alongside an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, an 8-megapixel telephoto and a 2-megapixel macro lens. Now's also a good time to look around the device where the left side is bare. The top houses a secondary microphone and the IR blaster, the right has the power and volume controls, whereas the bottom sports the dual SIM tray, Type-C USB port and the loudspeaker. Turning the phone on, we're greeted with the display. It's a punch hole style design with a 6.53-inch OLED panel and a 20:9 aspect ratio with a 32-megapixel AI selfie camera in the punch hole as well. Being OLED, you also get an in-display fingerprint sensor, and that's given me a good impression of the phone's haptic feedback, which feels premium. The phone runs Android 10 for software and Huawei's EMUI 10.1, although something you have to keep in mind is that Google Play services do not come pre-installed on the phone, with it coming with Huawei's app gallery instead. So that's about it for this one. Let us know what you'd like to see in specific with the smartphone and look out for a more detailed review to come in the future. Thanks for watching. Do leave a like rating if you enjoyed this video. This was Vaibhav and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.